Verdoc. So we're going to be doing some Verdoc testing. Let's see how good he is. I have heard so many questions. How good is Verdoc? He didn't look that good in the live stream. He didn't. But Verdoc opens up a lot of different possibilities. So that's what we're going to be testing out. Let's go ahead and do... let's see. Let's just go ahead, do something like this. Okay? So Titan... Oh, we need to actually... Titan 1, we'll say, is a... I believe it's Ice Age and Call the Elements. Titan 2, Wrath of the Depths, and what was it? I think it was Triple Cycle. I think. Okay, yeah, let's just say that. All right, let's test out some Verdoc, shall we? Verdoc, Eden, and I want to make this interesting. Let's just go ahead and do like a fire team with it. All right, let's do like a fire team because this is going to get a double totem. And let's go ahead and say we're going to do Murmur of the Crags. What is going to be interesting, by the way, and this is going to be very interesting, is if the having a Verdoc in here changes the what totem you should be going for. It is possible. It is possible that it does change it, right? So that will be interesting. We'll be testing that out. And this one I have Last Flash, and I think I have. I can't remember which one. Is it Primal Zeal? It might be Primal Zeal. Let's just say yeah. Okay, let's test this out. We're going a two element team here, right? So we're getting both the Fire Totem and the Earth Totem, and we're going against this water or light and dark team. Relatively standard light and dark team. One of the things I want to see, Verdoc only comes out, or Phto only comes out at certain points, right? And that's whenever the control effects really work well. Control effects, like if that's out while Moloch punches, that will really increase Moloch's value. Okay, so he does his ultimate ability. And it looks like Phto was out for a second. All right, we got here. That shield is already busted. Boom, punch. That's big. And since he's dead, we're just going to speed up the fight. Okay, so not quite. Not quite. Let's go ahead and change the attacking team. Let's try something crazy, guys. The All-Earth team. All-Earth. This is going to... I want to see how fast this Earth Totem comes up and how many times it's going to be ulting. Oh, it's moving. It is moving. Oh my gosh. Look at that. It put up another one before the first one was gone. Look at this. They can't do any damage. That is hilarious. That just destroyed that team. Any new skins for Verdoc? No, not yet. I was hoping that the golden ticket was going to have one. Yikes. Look at that. Now that's pretty impressive. That is pretty impressive. Yeah, let's go ahead and show a battle report. So Verdoc is not doing that much damage. He's never going to be doing a ton of damage. His big thing is going to be helping the Earth Spirit Totem go faster and the control effects, right? For those of you who weren't on the live stream, let's go ahead and take a look at his abilities. Let's take a look at his abilities. Verdoc and Phto. He has two abilities, so he does have a Summon Phto ability. On arrival, he deals a specific amount of damage and stuns nearby enemies for a second and radiates an aura that increases duration of upcoming stun effects on nearby by 50%. So a lot of times they say like, hey, if you can do a manual fight and use Nova right afterward, you can use Solaris right afterward. If your Moloch is still alive, then you could use Moloch and then do that stun. All of those could work. Phto's health equals 10% of Verdoc's max health, which is not that much. Phto cannot be damaged directly. Whenever Verdoc loses health, Phto loses the same amount. He can be taken out pretty quick. Yeah. And then form a deep connection for totem activation, they count as 2. they generate 20% more energy for activating the Earth Totem. That's why it's so powerful. That Earth Totem was going off. Let's keep on testing. Let's keep on testing. Let's create a different Titan battle. I'm gonna do a completely. Let's assemble a defense team. We're gonna be doing a fire team. Let's do like a fire and Tenebrous, and let's do Last Flash. Let's do Primal Zeal. Let's assemble an attack team. We're gonna be using this again. We're gonna be doing Murmur of the Crags, and I think it's Echo Aegis. I think is the best. Yeah, I think that's the best. Let's see how this does. We're basically just doing a shield upon shield upon shield team. This is not going to do nearly as well. Okay, so question answered, right? But I mean, okay, look at this. So I'm fighting 5 versus 4, and this is max teams, right? They have the best that you can get for fire. That is not a bad result whenever you're going up complete weakness against strength. That's not a bad result. I know, you lost, but able to get it down to 1 to 2 Titans? That's not bad. That's not bad. Let's change it up. Let's try something like doing a water and earth. That's what I see a couple people say. Let's see. Oh, actually, before I do this, this doesn't count. This does not count. You got to change the attacking team. I didn't put a totem skills in here. Let's do that, and I think it was this one. I think. Okay, let's test it out. A little bit more protection since Verdoc's in the back, right? Okay. Oh, close still. Close, but these two were able to take him out at the end. But it's not 100%. Okay. 50%. 50% so far. Maybe a little bit less than 50%. Not bad. Light and Earth, let's do it. And again, this is a team that's designed to beat this, right? Let's go ahead and do these 3. Maybe Hyperion instead of Mayari. Did I not have Hyperion now? Did I not have him in? I have no idea. I thought I had Hyperion in. Maybe I just misclicked. There we go. Look at that. Earth and Light team takes out the Fire team. So, like, his big ability is not damage. He is individually, it seems he's pretty weak. His big ability is going to be being able to make sure that the totem keeps on going, right? That's what his big ability is going to be. That does make a big difference. It does make a big difference. Water, Depth's Whisper, and I think it was this one. Okay, now let's try it. And then you want to try Nova out Myarian? We can try that. The Summoner, Water Summoner? Yeah, Water Summoner will be fun. Okay, see this. Look at how big of a difference Fusion does. People can't say it doesn't matter. Look at that. Look at this. I lost, and now I did Fusion, and now my team is winning 100% of the time against this team, right? Okay, let's take Nova out. Let's put Mayarian. Let's see how it does. Now, I honestly wouldn't advise that. The Nova can get the boost with Phtos, or Verdoc and Phto. So I think Nova is better in this situation, just for the hopeful extra boost. But it looks like it's not going to matter still. Well, okay. Got a couple defeats there. Yeah, I think Nova's going to be better, just for the stun duration. So you got to be. I think the key here is use Verdoc and Phto in all Earth teams. I think that could be fun. Or use him in a 2-team to get the Titan, right? With Eden. I think that's the key. At least for right now, I think that's the key. Water Light. Water Dark. Okay, let's try it here. Yeah, let's just go ahead and keep this. Water versus water, fire. I have earth and he has dark. Man, yeah. Oh, I didn't take Nova. Put Nova back in. I should have done that. Still, I don't think it matters. Boom. 4 Totens still standing strong. Let's do something like dark. Let's do a dark and Earth Totem. This might be able to do a little bit better. Yep. Just as I thought. Now that team's getting taken out. I don't know if it would be 100%. It's not. But not bad. You know. I do think if you're going to have Verdoc on defense, you absolutely, minimum you want Eden to. We're going to call this Team Stun. Is there anyone else who stuns? No, let's just throw Eden in there. This is just full stun. Full stun team. Probably is not going to work. I would not recommend this. But these are all the Titans that stun. And as long as he can get off his thing beforehand. Okay, I mean that wasn't terrible for not having a lot of chemistry, right? Not terrible. Okay, let's switch him out. Rigel. Let's see. Maybe that will give it a little bit more. See, the problem is you need to do this manual mode. That one, wow. Look at, like, this is a disjointed team. But it's kind of fun, right? Wow. Without Eden, 100%. This team beats that team 100% of the time. You gotta be kidding me. I would look at this team and be like, this is gonna be an easy fight. But it's just so, like, if he gets off his stun, especially if you're in manual mode, you use his thing, then stun, stun, stun. It could be pretty devastating. So, like, this, it is going to be intentional if you're attacking with him. Probably want to do manual fighting. And then do the stun after Phto's out. Yari, Tenebris. Something like this. I'm not sure how much I like this. We'll see how it goes. But having him at the front, I'm not sure is the best. But maybe he can ult real quick. And then Solaris maybe gets her ult off. Yeah, he's going down pretty quick. Pretty quick. Still won. I guess that's what 3 supers can do. Still wins. I'm not sure it would win if we exchange this out for a better Titan. Right? I'm assuming it's this. Okay, let's take a watch. Let's take a watch. Speed it up a little bit as they walk. Okay, so he's doing a 2 earth, 3 earth, 2 water, or 2 light team. This Titan should go up relatively quick once Phto ults, because it's basically counting as a 4. You can kind of see that now. It's going up a little bit faster. And he's going against the kind of standard dark light team that you'll see out there. Okay, so right here. So I want to point something out. Okay, so look at what Zeus did here. He ulted with Phto first, or Verdoc first, and then he ulted with Solaris. Why did he do that? Well, he did that so that the stun of Solaris is elongated in this battle, right? And now he's also using Eden, throwing, boom. So we got the stun and Phto's stun. Look at that. This team is just sitting there. That is exactly why you want to do manual mode. 100% why you want to do... Look, they're still stunned. They're still stunned. They're finally out of it now, but it's over. The battle's over. This is where he can come into play and be good. But you have to be manual. You have to be manual. That's the key. Boom. That's a win. And that's with Verdoc still not maxed out, right? Gotta make sure I always forget to do the totems. Gotta make sure I do those. We're going to be doing Ice Age and Call of the Elements, and we're going to be doing Murmur of the Crags and Echo Aegis. Okay. Now I'm just going to try to find an attack team that beats this. Let's just try it out. And Primal Zeal. I think this defense team might win. We'll see. Close. Okay, so this team was able to win. A four fire still wins. It might depend on where Eden lands. Okay, so like it's not 100%. Eden can give it a feat. Okay, let's switch it up. Let's go ahead, do a dark fire team against this defense team. I don't know. I think this could be pretty effective. I think his stun got me. I think the Solaris stun got me that time. Still 2 Titans alive.